Victor Davis Hanson said Hunter Biden blackmailed father for pardon. I wouldn't doubt it. This is a despicable, evil family. They basically money laundered, threw their country under the bus. They did everything to get money. And from Hunter Biden's laptop, his disgusting laptop, we know that he's not afraid to break any laws. So I wouldn't put it past him that he blackmailed his father for a pardon, because what other logical reasoning would Joe Biden have to pardon him way back to 2014? So we're gonna talk about it. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my X account, so follow me there as well. All right, so let's get into this news. Now, this comes from Slay News, from Nick R. Hamilton. He reports that Hoover Institute senior fellow Victor Davis Hanson has alleged that President Joe Biden was blackmailed into ensuing a blanket pardon for his son Hunter. Back to 2014, what makes no sense, because none of the things that he pleaded guilty to or was charged with went back to 2014. So why did he go so far back? The sweeping pardon issued by the lame duck president for his son convicted criminal Hunter Biden stunned the political and legal world. I mean, even Democrats were flabbergasted by this. But Hunter Biden received a blanket immunity deal that means he can't be charged for any crimes committed during an 11-year period. It's crazy, right? It covers his charges and convictions and even crimes he hasn't been accused of yet, which is, how do you get pre-pardon? I don't understand that. However, many are speculating that there's much more behind the scenes that meets the eye. According to the Daily Caller, Hanson believes that Hunter Biden's bombshell pardon was only issued because he might have blackmailed his father into making it happen. Hanson claimed during a recent podcast that he believes Hunter could have leveraged his father into issuing the pardon by threatening to expose his involvement in past crimes. The sweeping pardon covers the period when Hunter Biden worked for the corrupt Ukraine energy firm Burisma while his father served as vice president. And I've been covering Burisma for years. The corruption there in Ukraine, I've been covering it for years. House investigators have been investigating allegations that the Bidens were running a bribery and influence peddling scheme in Ukraine, China, and elsewhere. Russia as well. We found out that it was Russian oligarchs even gave the Bidens money. But the investigations have yet to produce any charges for the allegations, which also implicates President Biden. However, Hunter Biden is now protected from the allegations and more. The Biden family influence peddling operation has been under intense investigation for years, so it's not impossible that Hanson and others are onto something. It's also much more likely, given the fact that Biden and the White House for months vowed and swore the president wouldn't use the power of the pardon to spare his son from legal consequences. That's why it's so much backlash. Not merely for the fact that he pardoned his son, but because he lied about it. He said he wasn't going to do it. But Hanson held nothing back in sharing his theory during the recent podcast. I'm sorry, y'all. I wish I had a clip. I don't have the clip of this. But he said, quote, "There is a sickness in Hunter Biden vis-a-vis his father," Hanson said, and I agree. I mentioned that if one reads carefully the laptop communications, there's an anger. He's not Beau Biden. He's the bad seed, the prodigal son. Hanson suggested that Hunter Biden had to do the dirty work for his father's family business. He added, quote, "He feels that he cooked up the entire shakedown operation. He is the dirty bag man. He is Hunter." Remember, he says to his cousin, quote, "They always have me do stuff. Nobody ever. I'm the one making this family. If I was like dad, I charge everybody." So he had to do the dirty work. When he was up with the IRS and they were squeezing him because of his phony sweetheart deal, they cooked up and the judge was mad, Hanson added. His lawyer said, "We might have to call Joe Biden now president." Think of that. they're going to call the president of the United States to testify on behalf of Hunter Biden, he would say something that would probably be preposterously false. And Hanson isn't the only one who believes that possibility. Others have suggested that President Biden issued the pardon to eventually help cover up his involvement in certain past crimes. Some legal experts believe Hunter Biden's pardon could mean that he no longer has the ability to use the Fifth Amendment in future testimonies against cases involving his family. I don't know. I'm interested to see what's going to happen in the future with this, because there's some heinous stuff that went on with Biden over the past 11 years, and I don't understand how he can get away with this. But y'all leave y'all comments down below, like, share, and subscribe, and check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.